Hello, church. Welcome to Midweek Minute with Mike. Thanks for tuning in this week. This week's passage comes from 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 10. I'd like to read that for you here. It says, this is Paul writing to Timothy, "Now you followed my teaching, conduct, purpose, faith, patience, love, perseverance." Perseverance. We could all use some of that right now, couldn't we? There's so much bad news and negativity going on into the world of evil and wickedness that surrounds us here on this earth. The depravity of men is rampant. But I'd like to bring some good news to you this Wednesday. See, NASA has some good news going on. They've got this rover that they launched last summer, and it's going to land in 2 weeks on February 18th. It's going to land on Mars. It's going to do this exploratory mission, and the name of this rover is called Perseverance. Now, in order for the technicians at NASA to be able to replicate some of the maneuvers that the rover's having to do, and to troubleshoot whenever problems arise, they had to have a twin vehicle. Now, that twin vehicle's name is Optimism, and that's an acronym for Operational Perseverance Twin, for integration of mechanisms and instruments sent to Mars. But what a lesson that is in perseverance and optimism. I mean, we have a Savior in the heavens who persevered for us, and He won the victory. And that's why we can be optimistic here on earth today. So whatever's discouraging you today, remember that your Savior is not discouraged. Jesus is on His throne, keeping all of His promises, and He's guiding you, and He's guiding your life by His providential power. So whatever's troubling you, take the most optimistic viewpoint possible. What's troubling you? There's a pastor who said this about the positivity of a Christian. Reagan Rose is the pastor. He said, "Christians of all people ought to have the most positive outlook on life." And the reason Christians should be positive is not that we're blissfully unaware of the pains of life, but in the midst of the pain and the confusion, we have this hope that's grounded on the promises of God. Jesus even said that to the disciples. In John 16:33, He says, "I have told you all this that you may have peace in me. Here on this earth, you'll have many trials and sorrows, but take heart, for I have overcome the world." And that's the good news tonight. Jesus is on His throne. He has already overcome whatever's troubling you. I call you blessed, and you are blessed in the name of King Jesus. Now go be a blessing to others.